fun time on those beaches under the watchful eye of rescue personnel, of course. And for an update, I'm joined now by Craig Lambinon from Cape Town. He's the spokesperson of the National Sea Rescue Institute and has been so for some time now. Craig, we were just looking at pictures of packed beaches in Durban, very popular destination for us. It looks like everybody is having a great time. The beaches are packed. You and your team would look at a picture like that and think, where are the hotspots and what do we need to do? How did New Year's Day go for you and your team?
No, good morning. Thank you. Not too bad under the circumstances. Sadly, there have been drowning incidents on the 1st of January, particularly a drowning accident, a fatal drowning accident at Betty's Bay in the Cape Province. A number of drowning incidents further up the coast, East London, 2 incidents there. At Port Elizabeth, an incident there, and at Durban, a number of incidents there. But it seems as if maybe the warning that we are, or the appeal that we've made to the public to only swim at beaches where lifeguards are on duty, that may be getting through because there are a lot less incidents than what we have or what we believe we had experienced in previous years. It may also be attributed to the very strong wind that persisted throughout the day yesterday. We certainly all remain on high alert for the remainder of this week and into this weekend. But we are continuing to appeal to the public. Please only swim, you and your family, only swim at beaches where and when the lifeguards are on duty, obey their instructions, and parents make absolutely certain that you've got responsible adult supervision, physically observing, physically supervising your children while they're swimming or while they're around water.
How are you and your team looking in terms of resources? Obviously, planning goes into preparing for the festive season long in advance. Do we have enough lifeguards? Do we have enough boats to keep an eye from the sea side of the beach? How are we looking?
So both the life-saving and the life-saving SA and municipal life-saving have made absolutely certain that lifeguards are well equipped and on high alert, and that there are sufficient resources. NSRI, we're pretty standard. It's every day of the year is the same for us. We have what we need for responding to any type of an emergency, both coastal, deep sea, or inshore. So everybody is well equipped. Obviously, we've got the might of the emergency services to back us up, ambulance services, law enforcement, police, fire and rescue services. And I think we can really complement all of these services, not only the volunteers, but also the permanent services. They really are doing an exemplary job this year, since the beginning of the festive season, and we can really take our hat off to the women and the men of the emergency services for the fantastic work that they are doing.
You speak there of many of the country's lifesavers being volunteers. People might be watching and wondering how they could get involved. How do they do so, A? And B, what is the perception, in your opinion, of the work that organizations such as yourself and our lifeguards do? Are they seen as party poopers, or are us as South Africans becoming more aware of the important work that these men and women are doing?
Well, thank you. Yes, we are absolutely confident that the public are very supportive of the NSRI, life-saving, and of the emergency services as a whole, including the police and law enforcement agencies, ensuring that families have a safe time, not only at our inland, not only at our coastal beaches, both coastal areas, but also at inland waters, even your rivers, dams, and lakes, where people are obviously going to cool off at this time of the year when it's hot and everybody's on holiday. So we are confident that there's great support for the emergency services and the likes of NSRI and life-saving around South Africa. And we appreciate the support tremendously. It is obviously a balance, especially for the volunteers, to balance their volunteer life, their work life, and their family life. But everybody has signed on as a commitment. It's a calling, and everybody's on high alert and making sure that families get to these waterways safely and get home safely at the end of the day.
Now, looking after holidaymakers on the beach is just a part of the job that you do. I read somewhere that capsized boats, private individuals who own boats and use them on the country's waterways, has also been a bit of a problem for your teams this year. What is the state of that situation?
So we had a boat capsized yesterday in the St. Helena Bay area. Fortunately, everyone got back to the beach safely. That boat is still in the capsized position and adrift. Telkom Maritime Radio Services are broadcasting a maritime warning for that. But we encourage boaters and paddlers, sailboarders, surfers, windsurfers to always have a safety-conscious mindset. We do have the app that's a free app for your cell phone called SafeTracks, or NSRI RSA SafeTracks. That's an app that you can use to plot your course that you're going on your phone. Your family and the NSRI can physically monitor the route that you're on. If you get into an emergency situation, you push a button. It tells us exactly where you are, that you've got an emergency. That app has taken the word search out of search and rescue, because we now know exactly where to find you and we can go straight to that position. It's really a no-brainer to have that app downloaded on your smartphone if you are boating or paddling, and we continue to encourage people to use that. But having a safety-conscious mindset around water, it goes for all types of sports, from bathers to boaters, paddlers, sailboarders, not only on our coastal waters, but also inland waters, and even your swimming pool at home should have a cloak of safety around it.
Okay, great innovation there. Thank you so much. Craig Lambinon is the spokesperson of the National Sea Rescue Institute. And indeed, we cannot emphasize enough the important work that he and his team, as well as the lifeguards across the country, play, especially at this time of year.